Well, the Kentucky Expo Center went to the dogs today before a very important exercise. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Lisa Hudson.
And I'm Doug Proffitt. K-9 officers and their handlers have been taking part in a training program with the ATF National K-9 Division, and that helps them detect potential explosives.
Dennis Ting was there for part of the training. I really wanted this story today, Dennis.
Well, it was a good time, but it was also an especially important ahead of big events coming to Louisville like Thunder and the Derby. But as people continue to come up with new ways to try and cause destruction, law enforcement is working on staying one step ahead. They may bark and they may bite, but these dogs offer more than that when it comes to security. More specifically, with their noses.
We want the dogs to be able to discriminate between an actual explosive and something that's not.
These are K-9 officers, about 20 of them from local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies in Kentucky and North Carolina. At the Kentucky Expo Center for the National Odor Recognition Training and Test. The dogs are sniffing different buckets, working on identifying explosive materials.
We try to look at trends on what bombs are being made out of and incorporate that into our test to make sure that everybody is aware of that.
There's always something new, and that's the kind of stuff that our trainers and the people involved in this type of work are working on every day.
Well, you can see there's not much going around me here at the Kentucky Expo Center, but these dogs and their handlers are training right now to make sure that when this place gets crowded, they'll be ready to keep people safe.
It's a tool that we have. There's a lot of other things going on as part of the operations. A lot of law enforcement presence, a lot of different moving parts, and this is one layer.
These dogs will often work big events like Thunder over Louisville or the Kentucky Derby. You'll probably see them at the entrances and in parking lots, making sure nothing unwanted gets inside.
They're also there and deployed throughout the event to respond to any issues, concerns.
While these are just practice runs, these trainers and handlers are confident that with this training, these furry officers will be ready to answer the call of duty. And that certification will last for 2 years, after which the trainers will return for another round of training. These K-9 officers also use their skills at shooting scenes. They're able to identify the explosive residue on shell casings and other pieces of evidence that can help law enforcement. Dennis Ting, WHAS 11 News.